Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with a brilliant Lost in Random on the PlayStation 5, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in a previous video, our sister Odd celebrated her 12th birthday by being forced to roll a dice by the evil queen to determine where she was going to spend the rest of her life. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on what way you look at it, Odd rolled a 6 and she's now going to be living with the Queen in her palace, which sounds like a good thing, but the Queen definitely isn't good, so it's probably a bad thing. But it's been a year since that fateful day, and Even still hasn't come to terms with the fact that her sister is no longer coming back. So Even has been having lots of dreams about a ghost and her sister, and she's awoken from a nightmare about a ghost and her sister, and the ghost that she was dreaming about is actually here in the real world, beckoning us to follow it. So that's what we're currently doing. We are following a ghost through the town of Onecroft. But before we start doing that, we've got to speak to our friends, because I think they're going to tell me about shooting jars, but I've already done it a few times, so I don't really need their tutorial, but we're going to speak to them anyway. But I have played this game quite a bit off camera now, and I've actually reached the bit of the game where you start doing some combat, because in the previous video I complimented the art style, but I couldn't really say much about the gameplay as I hadn't experienced any yet. And now that I've experienced it, this game is easily a 9 or a 10 out of 10 for me. This game is sublime. The gameplay is unique, the voice acting is amazing, and the art style is sublime. I really flipping love this game. I know I keep saying it, but I like to praise these smaller games because they never ever get the recognition they deserve, and I don't like people not getting the recognition they deserve. It aggravates me. I already suffer with that with my YouTube channel, so I don't want to see companies putting their heart and soul into something and they don't get the recognition they deserve. But yeah, I recommend buying this game. It's very good. But let's have a chat with the kids.
It's right there.
He's trying, Lucky.
Aw, shucks. Now I'm all out of potatoes.
No breakfast tomorrow, and you couldn't hit the spot. Smooth going, Ben.
But it wasn't my... I mean, you're the one who...
Whoa!
Not bad, Even. I knew you could do it.
Lucky shot. I'm not impressed.
Shut up, Lucky.
If I want it, no problem.
That was amazing, Even.
Hey, shut up!
I'm assuming I was supposed to speak to them first and then they were going to challenge me to do it, but I just decided to start shooting.
What are you doing here anyway?
Yeah, Even. Are your parents letting you out after dark now?
No, I snuck out.
Honestly, Even, I gotta say, I'm impressed. Never thought you had it in you to break a precious rule.
Don't be mean, Lucky.
I'm not mean. That was a compliment.
I think you're cool, even if you should listen to your parents more. My parents say listening to them is the coolest thing of all.
You guys are so touchy.
What are you all doing here? Why are you all out so late? What are you all doing here?
We're playing...
She was talking to me.
I think she was talking to all of us. Even we're playing
Hit the Pot with the Potato. Or rather, I'm playing. These two bloobs are just losing at it.
What the hell is a bloob? Why are you all out so late?
I couldn't sleep. My 12th birthday is coming up.
Mine too. Gonna get to roll the dice when it comes. I'm gonna be a 6er. I know it. I'll be saying bye to all you bloobs and hi to the riches of Sixtopia.
I'm not a bloob. I'm a star. My mom says so.
I'm not a bloob either. What's a bloob?
You getting a load of these bloobs, Even?
No, I think you should answer Bernard's question. I want to know what a bloob is as well. Lucky, don't be a jerk. My sister became a 6er and I don't think it worked out. Nah, Lucky, don't be a jerk.
Listen, Even, it takes 2 to be a jerk. 1 to be the jerk, and the other to be an even bigger jerk by pointing it out.
That's not how it works. My sister became a 6er and I don't think it worked out.
Well, that's just her bad luck. Not the sort of thing I've ever had to worry about.
Really? How come?
Because my name is Lucky, and...
He meant how come Even thinks it didn't work out, Lucky?
I think she might be sending me a message from Sixtopia somehow.
Yeah, right. Like a 6er would ever care about her 1er. Please.
It could happen. You don't know.
I think it sounds mysterious. I love mysteries. Have fun with your cool mystery, even. See you later.
Well, that conversation ended very abruptly. What's the matter, Bernard? Don't you want to speak to me anymore? You know, Bernard, you look a little bit like the kid from Concrete Genie, the main character. Just a little bit, with very thin arms. Man, look how thin their arms are. I've only just bloody noticed. Even you even. All of you lot need to have a good meal. I know they're obviously poor and they're being treated like they're nothing, but damn, they need to eat something because their arms are going to snap off. God damn, I only just noticed how thin their arms were. Okay, now if you want to know how to get yourself a cheeky trophy, you just follow this path and go back to your house and keep knocking on the door and you get yourself a silver trophy. But I did that in the previous video, so if you want to see how to do it, just go and watch the previous video. But this video is going to be another one that's going to be filled with a lot of talking because there's a lot of residents of Onecroft that you can talk to. And I'm not just going to run past them, I'm going to talk to them because it's the story of the game and the voice acting is nice. So we're going to talk to everybody. But as you can see, if I come over to the map, there are 2 story cards. We're not going to be seeing those until probably the end of this video. But yeah, there's 2 story pages, I should say. And they're the collectible in this game to build a book. And there's also cards that you can purchase with the currency that we've been finding from these pots. And you get the currency from the pots. And you also get the currency from winning battles. And then you can use them to buy cards from a character later on in the game. So you want to make sure you get as much money as possible because there's quite a few cards that you can buy. Hey, look at this fish face. How you doing, Mr. Cat? It looks like a cat. Oh yeah, it's a catfish, ain't it? Quite, that reminds me of a very long story that I'm not going to be able to tell you because it's a very long story, but I've got a big story about a catfish I'll tell you one day.
You seem like you're looking for something, kid.
A ghost? I think it knows my sister. A ghost? I think it might be my sister. A ghost? I think it's done something to my sister. I think we'll go with the top one. Actually, I'm going to go with the bottom one.
Ah, I thought I recognized you. You're Odd Sister, right? Did the big roll a year ago, if I recall. She's in the Queen's care now, kiddo. There's nothing any of us can do.
What a name. Greta Bogpot. Sounds like something you'd hear in Harry Potter. But she needs my help.
And I think you should give up on her, even. She's a 6er now. Nobody ever comes back from that.
Yeah, once they become posh, just give up on them. There's no hope for them. That is true in some cases. Like, there's probably somebody that's watching this channel that's got family members that have become very wealthy, whether it was by winning the lottery or just having a very good job or something, and they've become very stuck up. There's got to be someone on my channel that can associate with that. Not me. None of my family have done well. Well, I think there's someone in my family that I've never met, that any of my family have met that's supposed to be rich. Don't know who they are. No idea who they are. Alright, looks like the ghost is over there, so we're going to quickly have a look over here, because if you go the other way, normally there's some pots and stuff you can break. Yeah, see? You always want to check in the little nooks and crannies in this game. There's also a trophy for breaking 50 pots, but you should get that very easily, because you're going to break way more than 50 pots in this game, I reckon. I really love this town. I just like that everything's made out of teapots. I'd fit right in this town. Right in.
There, you saw it, didn't you? There it was again.
Oh, actually. Oh my god.
None shall enter the docks tonight by order of Her Majesty. Random rules.
Random rules.
You can't be here, little girl.
Can't you let me into the harbour? I'm just a harmless little girl.
That's only more reason not to let a child in here. Why, I'd walk you home myself if I wasn't so busy guarding this area, as you can see. It's a very important job. Now run along, little girl. You shouldn't be here.
I mean, I don't like to judge, but with how you look, I don't think my parents would want you walking me home. You don't look right, mate. There's something a bit off about you. I think it's the glowing yellow eyes. They look very creepy. Tell me what you're hiding behind the gate.
Hiding? Ah, there's no secrets here, little girl. All day long, and all year long, and all life long, there's only one thing that happens here. Junk gets loaded onto boats.
So why can't I go in there then? Where does the junk go?
Sorry, that's classified. Top secret, very royal.
You don't know, do you?
Ah! The very idea that the Queen would not share her ultimate secrets with me, a random one-er security guard. No. No, I assure you, I definitely know all the good stuff. I'm, just not willing to share them.
Of course, mate. You can tell me. I'm just a little girl. Nobody will ever believe me.
Ah, that may well be true, but that doesn't mean I should entrust the Queen's state secrets, which I assure you I'm definitely privy to, with you. Now run along home. It's past your bedtime.
I do want to know what they're doing with the junk though, so I wish you would tell me. Right, before we leave this area, I think we can come round here. I think there's like a ladder we can use. Yeah, I think there's just a few more pots down here. Don't think there's anything else you can do down here, just a couple of pots to break open. But every little bit of money helps, because then we can buy more cool cards. Lovely. Are they coins that we're picking up? They don't really look like coins, do they? Maybe that's what the currency of Onecroft looks like. Well, there are coins on planet Earth that look like this, ain't there? From like the olden days. I swear there's a coin that looks like that with a little hole in the middle. Don't know if it's like pirate gold or something. I swear there is a currency that looks like that on planet Earth though, from the past. I swear there is. I might be thinking of something else though. Right, I think that's all we can do down here. Okay, let's continue following this ghost and see where it's trying to lead me to.
Come on!
Or whatever that spirit wanted. It seemed to involve bringing even here. But why?
You got to be careful when you do a big jump like that, even, because your legs are so thin. It's going to be very high. There's going to be a very high chance you're going to bust your legs. You want to be careful, dear. Now, I love how this game looks. Oh, look. Look at that sneaky little pot over there. Okay, the ghost is over there. Anyone else to speak to around here? Is that a rat?
Random rules, even. Random rules.
Is your name Manville?
Well. Look at you.
What about me? Have you seen a ghost? Just get straight to the point.
I see ghosts all around us, child. Ghosts of the way the world used to be, and how it could be still if the Queen were ever to die. But of course she can't. She can never die. You've heard the good news, haven't you?
Enlighten me.
The Queen is a force of nature, like gravity or death. You can't argue with gravity. You don't debate death. You just go along with her, because you know her rule is law. She is eternal.
I don't know, if you get me up there, I'm sure we'll see how long she'll survive for. And that's good news? Okay, thanks, bye.
She's never wrong. She makes the rules, random rules, and they're always right. It's incredible to live at the same time as such a wondrous being. I hope one day she notices me, up riding a shining spider stallion, notices my love for her, notices My worship.
You sound like you're from up north. He really does sound like he's from up the north of England. You need to pack it in, mate. You're getting a little bit horny for the Queen, and we can't be having that on this channel. You're taking it a bit too far. I really do need to go now. You really love the Queen? Nah, I need to go. I don't want to listen to your lusting of the Queen. I really do need to go now.
You can't escape it, you know. No one can. It's all perfectly designed. I'd love every minute of it.
I mean, I don't know why you love every minute of it.
Unique. Some who lived here were kind, treating the Queen with respect, and others seem to have been broken by her in one way or another. But it was home, the only home Even had ever known.
Yeah, I don't know why you like the way things are, because clearly you've rolled a 1 at some point, and that is now the reason that you're living in Onecroft. It says I could talk to him again. Normally you can't talk to him again. Maybe there's more to say. I don't want to listen to you anymore, mate. I don't want to hear you getting horny over the Queen. Oh, there's 2 ways of getting to that ghost. The ghost was over there a minute ago, wasn't it? Is there a pot there? Oh, I think the ghost might have been. Yeah, I think the ghost was standing here, possibly. Okay, that makes sense. No, I guess we can't go that way, can we? Flipping hell, mate.
City life. Oh, it must be so glamorous to be so cosmopolitan. So two-sided.
I don't know. I live pretty close to London, and I can tell you right now, mate. I'm not happy about it at all. It's not fun whatsoever.
You ever wonder what life's like in the other zone?
No, bye. I guess we'll listen to him, see what it's like in each town, get a little bit of story about each of the 6 kingdoms. Like in Tutan?
Big city life. Oh, it must be so glamorous to be so cosmopolitan. So two-sided.
Like in Freedom?
The glory of battle, yours for the taking. I could be a hero.
So in Freedom, you're just constantly battling all the time. Well, that sounds like fun. Forberg.
Before the war, it was a sight to behold. Now, though, after the Queen ruined it trying to find those awful rebels, it's so dreadful there.
That's going to be important, ain't it? I guess when we go to Fordham, we're going to be looking for those rebels. I guess they're going to work with me. Maybe. Like in 5 Tropolis?
I hear everyone works so hard there. It's where the magical cards used to be made, you know.
Oh, maybe that's where I can buy some cards. Like in Sixtopia?
Oh, it must be so wonderful there. Be recognized as the best of us.
Well, bye.
So long.
I guess I was supposed to have asked him the other question, because I think he tells me that he's from 5 Tropolis.
You ever wonder what life's like in the other zones? I wasn't born here, you know. I was born in Forber.
Ah.
Only I turned 12 and the Queen came and made me rule. Rolled myself a 1. She told me I was born in the wrong town, and now I'm here. And I'll never get back there again. That's just the way things are. In a way, she saved me from the misery of Forberg. It's not what it used to be. It doesn't have to be equal to be fair. That's what my mom always used to say. Before she... and before I... well... it's, ancient history now. The Queen works in mysterious ways, and it's up to us to follow her rules. Random rules. I still remember how I felt rolling that dice, knowing what was about to happen. And when it landed on 1, gosh. I don't think it's the sort of thing I'll ever forget.
Have you seen... flipping out. He just poured his heart out to you, and then your response is, have you seen any ghosts?
By the dice, I'm haunted enough already. I don't need more of them. See you around, kid.
Keep your chin up, Ben. It'll be alright, mate. It'll be alright, Ben. I'm sure the people of Onecroft love you a lot more than the people of Forberg anyway. That's one thing you will notice. The poor people do care a lot more about you than the rich people. Most of the time. Obviously there are decent rich people out there, but not bloody many. Lovely. Okay, let's see what's around here. Because this sort of just leads to a dead end, so there must be some sort of pots around here at least. No, I don't think I can jump down. Oh no, I can jump down. Probably break my legs doing so though. Yeah, sorry we ain't making much progress in this video, but there's a lot of characters to talk to. And I don't just want to run past them because it's very rude. Shall I tell you what this game's actually reminding me of at the moment? There's a show, it's called, it's a Disney show. It was around in the 90s. I used to love it when I was a kid. I still love it now. I still watch it on YouTube sometimes. But it's called Disney's Recess, and it's about a bunch of kids and their experiences at school and during recess, or break time if you're from England, or lunchtime. But in one of the episodes, there's 4 girls called the Ashleys, and they give everybody their rating, and it pretty much splits up the entire school into these ratings. So the Ashleys would give some people a 10, some people would get a 1, and because of that they started only associating with other people that got the same rating. Really reminds me of Recess, this so far. Oh, brilliant, man. Recess is... I love Recess. I think they literally stopped putting it on the Disney Channel because I think Hannah Montana stole its slot, and that really annoyed the hell out of me. Man, Hannah Montana versus Recess wins every time. I'm sure there's some people in the comments that are probably thinking to themselves, no way, BwolfTheWolf, Hannah Montana is the shit. But no. No, she isn't. It just annoyed me in Hannah Montana, the fact that she could put on a wig and nobody knew that she was Hannah Montana. She was only Miley when she didn't have the hair on. That used to annoy me. Really annoy me. Man, my little cousin, my other little cousin, she's not little no more. She used to love Hannah Montana.
Her fate was changing. That her future was suddenly filled with unknowns. And she also had the distinct feeling that she wouldn't be back home for quite some time.
Nope, she won't be. She's going on a very, very big adventure. Ugh, are they hands and feet? Or are they just bushes? Look like feet, don't they? Like bird feet. Oh, look at that. Look, there's like a big pile of turd. Disgusting. Was there something in the water then? I swear I saw something move over there. Might be my eyes playing tricks on me. Look at that. It's like one of those dice. What were those people called in the previous game? The dice wielders or something like that? People of the past that don't exist no more? Well, except the Queen. I guess she's one of them. The last remaining one or something. An evil version or something. But they were called the dice wielders, weren't they? That looks like a giant dice, doesn't it? Or a monster. Sweet. We just found some Pokemon cards. Mysterious playing cards. These playing cards are beautifully painted and in some angles they seem to glow a faint blue. Pips. Some curious little pip creatures on 2 legs hopping around in a glass jar. Well, what are they supposed to be? They look like those little clay pots that we all used to make at school with modelling clay. What are the pips for? I don't even remember picking up those pips. I don't know what they're for. I guess we'll find out at some point.
Even could barely make out what the ghostly figure was. It was beautiful, inscrutable, and there seemed to be a sorrow to her.
Oh, I know where you're leading me. Yeah, I know where you're leading me. This is where we're going to find the storybook pages. Both of them in the same area. Yeah, the harbour.
There was no time to think. Even was either going home to her parents without answers and with even more questions than before, or she was getting on that boat. She felt a pull, beckoning towards something new.
Okay, so if you see all of those red lights that are shining around, you can't be seen by those red lights, otherwise you get sent back to the checkpoint. You don't die or anything like that. I'm not actually sure what happens when you die in this game, but during this bit you don't die, you just get kicked out of the harbour. So you can't be seen by those red lights, but we should get through it relatively easy. I do have to grab both of the storybook pages though. We'll probably get that done and then I'll end it just before, because I think we're going to be climbing aboard that. But just before we get on that, I'll end the video because there's a lot of chit chat on that boat thing. So yeah, I'll save that for the next video. But have you seen the thing that is like driving that like weird slug thing? That is weird, ain't it? Cool though. Imagine having a boss fight with something like that. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? That's the kind of stuff I love in video games. Just weird, unique creatures like that. Or like this weirdo over here. Look at that. Is his head upside down?
Oh, those are some nice cards you have there, kiddo. You find them yourself?
Leave me alone.
Suit yourself, missy. I ain't gonna force you into doing anything you don't want to. Oh, but before you go, a word of warning. Be careful out there, missy. Tonight's the night the junk collectors come. His boat's here, and the guards over there don't let nobody close. The harbor's hiding secrets tonight, missy.
What do they do here?
Why, they load up the boats with junk and take it to other areas at random. Though what for, I can't rightly say. Nobody who knows is willing to say, and nobody else can see for themselves. Everyone just keeps their heads down and does their job. Except for me. I don't do any of it. I'll never work for that rotten queen. Safe travels.
Good on you, Snake Eyes, mate. Good on you, buddy. Yeah, don't you work for that rotten queen. You have respect for yourself, mate, even if it leads to your death. Screw it. Why would you work for a villain? Just the fact that his head is upside down. Ah, right, there's a storybook page over there. I think, yeah, there's one there. So we need to get... I can't remember how we get up there now. Oh, God. It's over here somewhere, I think. Oh, there it is. Lovely. Okay. Right, if we need to hit this several times to bring the bridge over. Just watch out for the red lights, because if it spots you, then you're going to be in big trouble. Oh! Oh, that was bloody close. I rushed a bit then. A storybook page, an illustrated page from an old forbidden storybook. Collect and read them in Evan's binder. Alright. Maybe I'll do that if we find them all. I probably will find them all off camera because I'm hoping to platinum the game, so. Oh, shit. That was very close. I think we need to do that. Yeah, we do. Now we're going to come round here. This is going to lead to the second page. Okay. Oh, this is actually the way we need to go as well. Right, so once I've picked up this storybook page, I'm going to end it and then we will go through there in the next video. How do I, Oh, we didn't have to come up here yet. Okay. I did this exact same thing off camera. You'd think I'd know what to do as I played it, but no, of course not. Oh, I need to lift up this crate first. Oops. Lovely. Ah!
Hey, boss! We got some kids sneaking around here!
Oh, damn it! Where's it going to put me? Did it put me back at the start of the harbour? Yeah, it did. That's what I get for rushing. Okay, and you come round here, and then you can go up this ladder, and then you can get the other storybook page. Lovely. Alright, I'm going to end the video now, BwolfTheWolf. So, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of Lost in Random, and next time we'll jump onto this weird boat and we will see where it's going to take us. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, share, and join the pack today.